welcome to Spotlight. I am Shilpa, and today we have someone who codes by day, creates content by night, and somehow still found to land on TV. From an IT professional to a content creator, and now on Wheel of Fortune. His journey is anything but ordinary. Please welcome Sahil Gupta.
Hello.
Hello. So, my first question is you came from an IT background. What made you move towards content creation? What really pulled you?
I mean, I was always creative, since childhood. But in my school, I was one of those guys, who used to get bullied a lot. And one of the biggest bully was actually my principal from my school. So she wouldn't allow me to participate in any, extra activities in school, any extracurricular activities. So what I used to do is, when during the evening time after school hours, I would watch these TV shows, where we have I forgot the names, Mum Tum or Hum, or maybe like Indian Idol or something, dance India dance shows like that. So I would create my own show. I would be the host, and I would ask my relatives to participate, and my cousins to participate, and do all those things. So that's how I like explored my creative side.
You are the founder of the 9 to 5 show, a clothing brand. So, what inspired you to start the brand?
Again, it's a like a long story. It's like a cow whips type of stuff, but I will just try to make it simple. So once I joined IT, so I did YouTube in college, but again it didn't work for me properly. But I still wanted to do something in creative field. So I started doing this corporate job, and I used to talk a lot to people. So at that point of time, there was this lady in my office who used to sell Maggie noodles, in the office cafeteria. So I was just talking to her, and then she said that her father like committed suicide, and her mother ran away with some other guy, and now it's only she and her brother hits her a lot every day. So I was like, why her story is not famous, and why are other celebrities people, those people's story are getting are getting a lot of recognition. So I was like, I will start a pitch. So that's how I started Humans of IT Companies. That was the first project, yeah, that I started. It was Humans of IT Companies. So I was publishing, corporate people's story. Anyone who is working in corporate, I wanted to give them attention. But slowly and gradually, I realized that people think that corporate people are very boring, and they don't have, any sense of anything. So I was like, I have to break this chain. I have to break something. So I started the 9 to 5 show, which was supposed to be a talk show. So I was like, I will do a talk show. It will be like brilliant, the first corporate talk show in India and stuff like that. I didn't realize it required so much of money and it required like so much of production. So, that idea got dropped, and I was like, okay, I will convert this into a meme page, and I will start my own personal page where I'll make normal content. Again, I was like, I will start content creation again. So two pages were created. 9 to 5 show was meme, and my personal page was created, and eventually that meme page got converted into clothing brand, because I realized that new generations are coming up, and these generations, once we have Gen Z leaders, these Gen Z leaders, they don't wear like formal collared like formal attire and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to create a revolution. I want to be the first person in India who creates a corporate funky clothing brand, because it doesn't exist in India at all. So I was like, I want to do this. I want to be the first one. And that's how the 9 to 5 show clothing brand started. So it was all like a cow web. It started with something else, but then, it became something else. It's really fun to wear the printed clothes in office. It's like what I can say, but my t-shirt speaks. Says everything, yeah. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. Thank you. There's a lot of talk around content fatigue today. So, did that influence your decision to start the brand? Because of content fatigue. Yeah. No. I think that was brand was something very separate. Brand. I created that brand because I wanted to create a revolution. I wanted to be like Gen Zs are coming up, and even in corporate now they are very like casual. They don't want people to wear formal shirts, formal pant, and all that stuff. And there was no clothing brand at all where it is for Gen Z, where they can wear cool, funky T-shirts and all that. So that's how I created the 9 to 5 show, and I never had content fatigue. If you ask me, because if you go to my page, you will see I only have like 270 posts or something. So I have other creative friends. They always say that how come like your followers count and your post count, it doesn't match because your post is very less. So since I have business, I also work in corporate right now. I'm since 8 years I'm working and I have two businesses. So I was like, I don't want to do it a lot. I still want to be a little bit mysterious so that I can go for a long run. Yeah.
That's very cool of you. Like, how do you manage this, content creation and also your 9 to 5 job and having a business? I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I'm struggling here just
Yeah.
with my 9 to 5 job, and you're doing like three things. So I'm really curious.
Okay. I don't know. I just have a diary, I think, and like this is one thing I always believe in, that if you really want to do something now in life, if you really want to do something, there will be something, something will happen and things will get aligned. You won't, it won't be an obstacle for you. So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to be on TV and stuff as well. And I also always wanted to work in tech because my business is not related to tech. It's related to clothing and all that stuff. So I still wanted to work in tech because I've studied, all these years related to tech. So yeah, it is easy to for me. I won't say it's easy for me to manage. Of course, I'm a human being, so I do get exhausted. So there are some days where I'm like, oh, but yeah, I think most of the days I'm a bit lucky with the kind of people I work with in my business or in my office. So I think yeah, I'm quite. I have to give some credit to those people also that everything works very well together. I mean, we can say now like how privilege of me, to be occupied and to crave about things that I enjoy. I love craving. Even if I don't have work, I'll still crave about something else. So it's better to crave about things that I love. So I mean, I just feel like I'm very privileged that I am doing all the stuff that I like, and if even if it's a bit hectic, who cares?
तो आप कह रहे थे कि आपको मतलब बचपन से ही अपना शो चलाना था। तो आर यू प्लानिंग लाइक गोइंग फॉरवर्ड लाइक स्टार्टिंग योर ओन शो और समथिंग?
I mean, never say never, but I don't know. Right now, I just feel like I'm too much occupied, in a lot of stuff. So it will be a challenge, but again, never say never. Who knows? I can have my own corporate first, India's first corporate talk show just for corporate people. It would be fun, actually.
तो इफ देयर इज़ अ शो तो आप उसमें मतलब कॉर्पोरेट पीपल आप मतलब क्या बात करोगे उसमें?
Anything related to corporate tech, AI is very trending these days. So that's what I was thinking is.
Podcasts people actually do, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
curious.
yeah. Like I'll give you an idea. There was one concept I was thinking. Since I want these corporate people also to become, famous, so I could do like I will bring up a celebrity, like someone from the entertainment industry, and there will be someone from the corporate, like tech type of industry, and we can have a conversation in between, those people. So I think that would be quite fun. But let's see. I don't know. Things change every year, so I don't know what would be trending at that point of time. So based on that, I can, do stuff.
कॉर्पोरेट पीपल मुझे लगता है कॉर्पोरेट पीपल बोरिंग नहीं है बट इट्स लाइक अगर उन्हें भी चांस मिलेगा तो दे विल
Correct. That
enjoy
is how.
and candid and this kind of candid conversation will actually people like to enjoy. People
Yes.
enjoy.
And yeah, and that is how then humans of IT companies started, which I'm announcing for the first time that day after tomorrow we are rebranding it to the 9 to 5 story. So it won't be called humans of IT companies anymore. It would be called the 9 to 5 story. And we have a meeting related to that. Yeah, so we are rebranding.
Nice, very nice. So you have debuted in the Wheel of Fortune. So how was your experience there?
It was so fun. Like on stage experience, you were saying. I was actually very like I wasn't nervous. I was like quite excited. I didn't sleep the night before, maybe because I don't know. I never sleep whenever something big is happening to me. But yeah, I didn't sleep. But next day, I think I had to wake up at 6 o'clock for the shoot, and we had like hair, makeup, and all that stuff was going on. But throughout that process, I wasn't nervous. I was very excited. I was very chill, and it was quite fun. I didn't realize it that I'll be on TV. I think it affected me even when I saw myself on TV. It didn't affect me even that point of time that I was on TV. I think after 2 days, I realized, oh my God, I was on TV, it was like that. So everyone around me was very excited, but I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was on TV or something. But yeah, after 2 days, I was like, bro, this was like a big thing that happened.
अभी जैसे बहुत ज़्यादा एआई कंटेंट्स पीपल एन्जॉय करते हैं, ब्रेन रॉट कंटेंट कि मैं खोल रही हूँ तो गोभी का शादी हो रहा है, राजमा और चावल का शादी हो रहा है। तो आप
Love it.
तो आपको क्या लगता है कि कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स यू नो विल फाइंड सम डिफिकल्टी विद विद दिस कंटेंट कि एआई कंटेंट ही लोग देखेंगे, रियल कंटेंट कोई देखेगा ही नहीं। व्हाट इज़ योर ओपिनियन ऑन दैट?
Uh, okay, I have a very controversial opinion, and people might not like it. But I just feel like, things change over time. You adapt over time. Initially, YouTube, everyone was consuming long form content. Okay, people were making fun of TikTok and stuff like that. But these days, people only watch YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. Those are short form videos only. So I think with time, people will have to adapt. Obviously, since we are one of those generations, we are always in this changing phase. Whenever something is changing, we are, millennials and Gen Z, they are right there at that point of time itself. So obviously this phase will be difficult for people to adjust that, AI content will start coming up. But I think I will be okay with it. I think it will be fine. Yeah. I think people will have to accept it. अभी क्या कर सकते हैं? अभी तो अब जो हो रहा है तो करना ही पड़ेगा.
क्योंकि वो लोग ऐसे मतलब जैसे हम लोग पहले टीवी देखते थे, फिर अभी टीवी का थोड़ा-सा कम हो गया है। पीपल
Exactly.
भी स्क्रॉल ही करते हैं
Correct.
बेसिकली। और फिर पहले पहले डांस कंटेंट्स ये सब बहुत ज़्यादा चलता था टिकटॉक की वजह से। बट
Correct.
पीपल भी कुछ स्टोरी टेलिंग वीडियोज़ पीपल आर रियली एन्जॉयिंग, और एआई कंटेंट्स आर लाइक दैट ओनली कि एपिसोड्स दूसरा एपिसोड देखो ऐसे-ऐसे। सो
Correct. Correct. या सो एग्जैक्टली दैट्स माय पॉइंट कि भाई देखो हमने टीवी से कैसे फिल्म से कैसे हमने ओटीटी मीडिया पे कन्वर्ट करा. इनिशियली इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर पीपल टू एडजस्ट इट. बट अभी मम्मी पापा पेरेंट्स दादा दादी सब ओटीटी पे ही देखते हैं. कोई भी चीज उनको देखनी होती है तो पीपल एडजस्टेड. सो अभी एआई आ रहा है. आई नो अभी स्टार्टिंग में पीपल आर फीलिंग लाइक अरे यार कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स की जॉब चली गई. बट इफ क्रिएटर्स यूज देयर माइंड, एआई बनाने के लिए भी तो कोई इंसान चाहिए ना वो वीडियोस बनाने.
हाँ।
So, if people use their mind very strategically, then I think it can become like a great thing.
Okay, so I really have a question on your corporate clothing brand. So, how, as a creator point of view, how do you manage social commerce on your brand?
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I say this very proudly that I started my own clothing brand with 0 rupees. So I just feel like in this at this point of time we are very lucky कि अगर आपको कुछ चीज start करना है ना, you can literally start with 0 rupees. I have started this brand with zero investment. But yes, उसमें मेहनत बहुत लगी. जैसे कि वेंडर्स की बात हो रही है. So I don't have a warehouse जहाँ पे मैं सारे कपड़े खरीद करके रखा हुआ हूँ. एंड देयर अब कोई ऑर्डर आ रहा है तो मैं प्रिंट करके भेज रहा हूँ. सेल नहीं हुआ तो मेरा नुकसान हो गया फलान ढिमकाना. सो आई हैव अ जीरो लॉस बिजनेस. बस आई हैव पार्टनर्ड अप विद वेंडर्स जो कि ऑलरेडी ये काम कर रहे थे प्रिंट टी शर्ट प्रिंटिंग. मैंने उनके साथ पार्टनरशिप करी और मैंने बोला कि आई एम डूइंग मार्केटिंग एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. आई एम ब्रिंगिंग यू कस्टमर्स. सबको और ज्यादा कस्टमर्स आएंगे. बट वही है कि ये चीज ना, लाइक आई गॉट रिजेक्टेड बाय 45 समथिंग पीपल. एंड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर सेइंग कि भाई तुम यू आर चाइल्ड, तुमको पता नहीं है कैसे होता है. एंड दे वर लाइक 45-50 years old. सो नहीं कर पाओगे, ये बिजनेस रन नहीं करेगा. ऐसा कपड़ा कौन पहनता है कॉर्पोरेट में, सब प्रिंट प्रिंट वाला कोई ऑफिस में पहन के जाएगा क्या? सो इट वाज वेरी हार्ड फॉर मी टू एक्सप्लेन इट टू देम कि भाई थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग जस्ट लाइक यू टॉक्ड अबाउट एआई, राइट? इट्स हार्ड फॉर पीपल टू एक्सेप्ट इट कि भाई चीजें बदल रही है. So it took me a long time. I think I faced 40 something rejection from vendors. They were like, no one will wear this. We don't want to be a part of this. Even though कोई नुकसान नहीं हो रहा था, but they still don't want to get involved. So, but luckily then I found one vendor, and then expanded to now we have like 3 vendors right now. So that's how we expanded. And yeah, it's a no loss business. I think it's quite fun. If that's what you have, that's what your question was.
So, how do you collaborate with your account, and how do you prepare content for your business? Like, जैसे brand collaboration तो अलग हो गया. जैसे you have your own
Yeah.
Insta and fan page, and you do corporate
Yeah.
meme kind
Yeah.
of. Right?
Yeah.
So with that, you incorporate brand collaborations. Or
Correct.
you have your brand. So how, as a creator, you promote your brand on your profile. So
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously best thing is reel. We make funny corporate related reel जो होते हैं. And right now this is very trending कि आप starting में hook एकदम दे दो crazy वाली चीजें. एक बंदा अगर पहाड़ से छलांग मारेगा तो उसके बाद उसके साथ क्या होगा, देयर आर सम काइंड ऑफ रील एंड देन एंड में यू टॉक अबाउट ओके द 9 to 5 शो पे आप जाके टी शर्ट खरीद सकता है वो बंदा, so we create like funny memes, and Instagram is our main source of promotion. We use it as a marketing platform, and obviously we do influencer marketing. So we reach out to micro creators, जिनको brand barter type of collaboration करना हो. We have paid few creators, but right now we feel that अगर कोई agree कर जा रहा है barter collaboration के लिए without any force, so that's how we reach out to any influencer, who can do kind of promotion. And obviously we have meta ads, and where we can run ads on our t-shirts, and that's how we can get our customer. So yeah.
That's
And also I keep things, stories very casual. I'm not like खरीदो 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 खरीदो, today's generation अगर उनको बोले कि ये चीज करना है वो नहीं करेंगे वो वाली चीज जो है. तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, सडनली मैं अपने टी शर्ट की फोटो डालता हूँ इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी में, एंड देन ऐसे छोड़ दिया मैंने. अब लोग कमेंट करें भाई टी शर्ट का कोट कितना मस्त है, कहाँ से खरीदा, एंड देन माय नेक्स्ट स्टोरी इज लाइक बाय द वे गाइस टी शर्ट का लिंक इज फ्रॉम दिस थिंग, एंड देन पीपल आर लाइक हाँ खरीदना, दैट्स हाउ दे गो एंड बाय इट. और अगर सेम चीज मैं कर दूं, टी शर्ट का फोटो डाल के दे दूं बाय इट फ्रॉम दिस, एक तो इंसान नहीं खरीदेगा वो टी शर्ट से. So
that's a cool strategy.
Yeah.
So I have seen many people ki matlab they start content creation along with their 9 to 5 job, and when they start getting visibility and they got viral, they quit their job. Yeah, like I have seen many people like the news came कि ऐसे बहुत सारे content मतलब people हैं कि अपने बहुत high paying job they left resigned just because to continue content creation. तो आपने ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया? Is there any specific reason you have still continued with your job and you're still managing content creation?
So this is one question that I don't know. Every 2 days, someone will ask me this. Why are you still doing your 9 to 5 job? Why are you still working? Every 2 days, someone will ask me this particular question. And it's just the same answer, the same which I gave in the starting. Initially, I didn't have the answer. I don't know why I was doing this. But I think my tech job is like a guilty pleasure for me. I've studied for 4 years. I've done my engineering. And I love doing this job. And like, it's not a major distraction because of the kind of people I work with. I'll be very honest. I make fun of managers and colleagues and stuff. But I have like angel, like a manager, angel type of colleagues and team. So it's not obviously some days it's very difficult, but I think as long as I can manage everything, it's not a challenge for me. But yes, the day I feel like okay, my job is disturbing, my content thing is a lot, or my business a lot, I will definitely quit. This is just my job is just like a backup, kind of stuff for me. It's like a guilty pleasure for me.
Okay. Yeah. Must be difficult. I mean, I have seen people कि लोग छोड़ना ही चाहते हैं job, but it's really rare कि लोग बोल रहे नहीं, I enjoy my job, so that's really good for you.
The first time when I joined corporate, I think within 6 months, I was like, I can't do this. I can't work in corporate because of the team I was working in. I was like, bro, these people are horrible. These people are like, snake shit, so I can't work with them. But after 6 months, my team changed, and the kind of people and the kind of recognition I was getting for my work, I was so happy. And just, 8 years went by just like that.
So, looking back on your journey, what would you say was the highest or biggest turning point in your journey?
Yeah, in content, I would say the turning point was when I made one video where I was calling HR aunty, and that video went like crazy viral.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, so that was one video, and then I think blew up. Initially, also my videos were doing good, but I think at that point of time, I realized like there's a reason why I'm wearing yellow t-shirt. There's a reason why I'm wearing hat. Okay, so I realized a lot of people are making content, but to get recognized, you need to have something brand value or stuff like that. So that's how I started making content in yellow t-shirt, and that auntie video went viral. And then I started making video in like yellow t-shirt continuously. So people started following me because they started recognizing me. Yeah, so that was the high point when things changed. And obviously after that I went viral for different kind of IPs. But the first real recognition that I got was that. And low point, you don't know. So you remember initially I was talking about that I created 2 pages. 9 to 5 show was supposed to be a meme, and then I started my own page where I was, I was trying different kind of content. That page was called Ye Hai Sahil Gupta. that page was called that. So I was creating different kind of content. It was not related to corporate. I was just seeing that, if people will find me funny or not. In during that time, one of my video got viral where, work from office was starting, and I was just crying in my car that, oh no, work from office starting. It was related to that, some meme related to that. And that video went viral, and I was like, oh, I think I should create a video on this particular genre. Okay, this is my strongest suite. So I should, I should make videos on corporate itself because I'm working in corporate. And it was a risk because, people were not making content on corporate because they would lose their job. I was like, I'm willing to take this risk. I will do it, stuff like that. And then my videos started going back to back viral. After that corporate, I picked up that corporate genre. So I was getting like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 followers each day. And within 15, 20 days, I got like 40,000 to 50,000 followers on that page. I was like, bro, I am going on a next level. I was like very happy. And then what was happening, I used to create long sketches at that point of time, long videos, 1 minute long sketches. But Instagram was like, they were only pushing 30 seconds or 15 second wala video, and my long sketches weren't getting much recognition. So, in fun, Delhi mein, people say that ki goli maar denge, ye kar denge. So, as a joke, I mentioned in my Instagram story that मैं ना Instagram वालों को गोली मार दूंगा, मेरे लॉन्ग फॉर्म स्केचेस को ना 1 महीने के बाद वायरल करता है, बस गोइंग वायरल, बट वो 1 महीने के बाद जा रहे थे वो पुरानी वीडियोस से. So I got a message from Instagram that I have threatened them, and they have taken action against me, falana dimkana, and then they banned my account, shadow banned my account. So I still have that ID, and I was already at I was not going well, very well through my health issues and stuff. So I couldn't pay too much attention to that. But yes, that ID got shadow banned. But then in my mind, it was not that low point, but because in my mind, I was thinking Instagram can shadow ban my account, but they can't ban my creativity, right? I'm still Sahil, I'm still alive, I'm still present here. So after 2 days, I was like, you know what? Get lost. I will create a new ID. So that's how I started Sahil the 9 to 5, and then it was the best decision of my life. It went up next level.
I think if people know your face and people are recognizing you, it will be your selling point.
Correct. But at that point of time, my reels were going viral, but I didn't have a brand thing like I'm wearing particular T-shirts where people getting recognizing. Okay, bhai, ये तो वही बंदा है last video में था, ये तो वही बंदा है last. So at that point of time, I was not doing that. That happened once, like face recognition happened once I went viral with an aunty wala video. An aunty wala sequence,
Yeah. As per the in industry data, the creator economy is really boosting. But do you really think the creators' incomes are actually growing at the same pace, or is there still a gap?
I mean, to each on its own. There are a lot of creators I have seen with million followers. They are not doing brand deals, and there are a lot of creators with 100K followers, 60K followers, 70K followers. They're doing like crazy brand deals. They're earning a lot of money. So a lot of people associate, I think, earning money on social media with their followers count, but they don't think same thing that we were talking about. Your brand value matters a lot. If people are remembering your face, people know this person exists on social media. Okay.
So there is many small creators who are trying to build their brand and trying to be recognized. Do you want to give them some message? Key how to get into the point, how not to give up, or
yeah. Sure, definitely. So right now we can see there are like tons of creators. Initially when we were in our when we were child, our parents used to joke that किसी भी घर में पत्थर मारोगे ना तो वहां से एक इंजीनियर निकलेगा बाहर. So in our generation, it has become किसी भी घर में पत्थर मारोगे ना तो वहां से content creator निकलेगा बाहर. So we have a lot of content creator right now, which means that there is a lot of competition. The only thing that will stand you out is, let's say आपकी कोई एक वीडियो वायरल जाती है. This is my understanding on how to get recognized. आपकी कोई वीडियो वायरल जाती है, उसी के अराउंड जस्ट डू अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ मॉडिफिकेशन, ताकि जब आप नेक्स्ट वीडियो जाओ ना, लोग के दिमाग में घुसे, अरे तो वही बनता है. एंड देन उसी के अराउंड कुछ मॉडिफाई करो और वो घुसे, और ये करते रहो जब तक लाइक मैं आंटी वाली जो चीज थी, हर वीडियो में मैं आंटी से एंड कर रहा था, ठीक है. एंड देन धीरे धीरे यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग रिकॉग्नाइज कि ओके अब ये आईपी थोड़ी सी अब लो जा रही है, पीपल आर लाइक डन विद इट, यू चेंज योर आईपी इमीडिएटली. दैट्स हाउ सोशल मीडिया वर्क्स. टू गेट रिकॉग्नाइज, कोई चीज वायरल जाती है, आप एक्सपेरिमेंट करते रहो, एक चीज आपकी जैसे वायरल चली, इमीडिएटली ना उसी के अराउंड कुछ करते रहो, एंड देन तब तक स्ट्रेच करो जब तक लोगों को वो चीज पसंद आ रही है, आपको हल्के फुल्का लगने लगे, क्योंकि आप खुद को भी लग रहा है कि नॉट बिकमिंग टू मच, दूसरे दूसरे आईपी में वापस काम करना शुरू करो. That's how you will grow on social media. That's how you'll get brand deals. Yeah, so that guy, what he does is he does इसका कुछ है नहीं वीडियो में, मतलब he just choose me या her ऐसे बोल के, and then वो choose करता है her, या तो फिर he does just चल चल चल. That's the only content that he makes, and उसको पता है कि that IP works. So that is what एक स्मार्ट स्ट्रैटेजी होती है कि उसको पता है कि वो ऑडियंस को ये चीज पसंद आ रही है, तो वो उस पर हल्का फुल्का मॉडिफाई करके he'll continue that series जितना वो कर सकता है. जैसे ऑडियंस को लगने लगेगा कि ओके दिस इज नॉट अब वो थोड़ा पकड़े हैं इस चीज से, वो he will try to experiment different kind of things. I've seen a lot of creator do this. मतलब जो ग्रो किए हैं उनको ये स्ट्रैटेजी पता है कि दिस इज हाउ things work on social media.
Yeah, you must have seen that Blinkit delivery guy who makes get ready with me.
Correct. Yeah. So
people started recognizing him for the Blinkit banner and everything, and then he got famous.
Yes, वही चीज है बस.
So I will wrap this conversation up. Yeah. So with the quick this or that game, you have to just pick one word. No, you don't have to explain anything. So corporate life or creative life?
Creator life.
Okay. Coding or content creation?
मतलब both, but content creation.
Okay. Scripted videos or spontaneous content?
I do a lot of spontaneous. I don't like write scripted videos, but I love scripted videos as well. So I think scripted videos चलती नहीं है यार मेरी में, बहुत ज्यादा दिमाग लगा तो काम नहीं करते. Spontaneous works for me. So right now spontaneous.
Okay. 9 to 5 routine or flexible hustle?
Obviously flexible hustle. Wants 9 to 5.
Okay. Viral content or meaningful content?
Viral content.
Okay. Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
Okay. Fame or stability?
Both. Fame.
Everybody wants fame and
and people who say they don't dare. No, I think there are a lot of people who don't want, but yeah. मेरे को initially होता था कि everyone wants fame, but now I have realized not everyone wants fame.
All right, that was really fun. Thank you so much, Sahil, for joining us today and sharing your journey. And thank you so much for watching Spotlight. See you in the next one.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.